Countdown time, countdown time. Hello, hello, hello. We're back together again. How about this? We are back together again, taking bold action together, declaring our bold action, our dreaming big and playing big in 2025. Hello, y'all been in that waiting room for a minute. I'm seeing you guys in the background. Hey, hello, Kiwan. Is it Kiwan? Angelina, hello, hello, hello. Yes, from Kansas City, Missouri. Some of the best people on the planet are from Kansas. Hello, hello, hello. Shy affirms. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back together again. So, I mentioned that we are going to do 10 days. Today is day 2, 10 days of really dreaming bigger, playing bolder, and being in bold action. There's no grace in staying quiet all your life, and it doesn't mean to be loud. It just means to make sure you make your dash say something. There's a dash between your birthday and your transition day. And it's your job to make that dash in the middle dance. Hello, Summer Love. Hello, Delia. Hello, Renee. Hello, Purpose Poetry and Planning. Hello, my love. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Min Hannah. Hello, 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 hello. I break the news. All right, you break the news. I love it. Let me know where you're joining us from. Where are you all around the world? Florida, where I hear it's snowing. What? Minnesota, Charlotte, North Kakalaka. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Um, I have I have the squiggle dash, right? She's dancing. I love that, Hannah. Absolutely. Tennessee, Canada in the house, New Jersey. Renee, is it cold yet? Angelina, Arizona, right? You my neighbors. Miami. Hello, hello, hello. H Town in the house. The Netherlands. Hello. Some of my favorite people, Charlotte, are from the Netherlands. I've had some great, great experiences. I love it. China, is it China Ray? Make sure I pronounce that correctly. Hello. Where are you joining me from? Australia. Okay, my love. That means it is what time in your neck of the woods? Did you plan? Did you set your alarm to join us? Did you have to? If you set your alarm, I'm loving you even more. South Africa, one of my favorite places to be and go over and over and over again. Sacramento, 17 degrees. Oh my God. New York, what's the weather over there? Yes, yes. Hi, hi. London, what time is it to my sisters and brothers on the other side of the world? What time is it in your neck of woods? I love if you're going to set your alarm for something, set your alarm for possibility. I love it. Virginia, and it snowed. Yes. Yes, Legos. I love it. I love it. I love it. 4 p.m. Yes, we are all around the world. I see it. Oh, we from the Netherlands to South Africa to London to Flint, Michigan. Flint in the house. My spiritual mentor was born and raised in Flint, spent many, many hours praying in Flint. All right. Norway, Ethiopia. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Can we say this is a worldwide conversation, a worldwide community, a worldwide gathering? And what better topic than to have? We'll be talking for the next, today is day 2 of my 10 days of dreaming big and taking bold action. I just think that in this season, it's time for us to just get real radical. All bets off. All bets are off with the climate, with the weather. It's raining. I mean, it's snowing in Florida. All bets are off when it comes to our economy and our finances. We got to create the wealth that we seek. All bets are off on our politics. We got to make sure that no one else owns our joy but us, no matter what's happening in the White House, what's happening out in the deserts, what's happening in the mountains, or what's happening in the bank or the GOP. We have to stay in control of our own destiny. Do you agree with that? Like, I am a part of a community, but I'm an individual being. And so, with all the radicalness of what's happening in the world, I said, you know what? I need to get back on. The last time I did this was 2020 when that thing hit and the world shut down and we all had to hold on. What is going on? We had to get centered again. And I think it's time for that one more time and maybe a few more times. So I'm rising to the occasion. I am saying yes to the calling on my life. I am saying yes to the divine assignment that's been given to me. And that is to be a conduit, to be an instrument of hope, of possibility, of non-negotiable, sometimes of just being radical, not asking for permission, but to give the world notice that you're coming, to not do it in a way that shrinks anybody else, but to do it in a way that makes sure you own your light. You have been given a light that only belongs to you. And your job is to shine your light. Do not allow that light to die inside of you. Who am I talking to? Type in chat why you showed up if I'm talking to you, if you get that this conversation is for me. This conversation is for me. She showed up and got radical for me. So I like to make sure, yes, yes, I see Manhana. Yes. And it's a part of being a part of a global community and owning that we are a collective, and collectively we do more. Collectively we go further. Collectively we love the journey more. And you are an individual, unrepeatable miracle that is a part of the collective. And you have to own your voice, own your part, show your light, shine your light, recognize that your light is not meant for you to keep to yourself. Don't spend another year getting ready to get ready, getting ready to get it right, getting ready to make it perfect, getting ready to make sure that you make no mistakes, getting ready. Who am I talking to? Who, like, raise your hand and say your name if you spend a whole lot of time getting ready to get ready to show up when you're ready. And it's just time to show up and shine. The world needs you right now. Yes, Charlotte. Yes, Lade too. Yes, Zoe. Yes, 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 yes. So today's topic. What a delicious topic today. Type in chat when I tell you the topic. Trusting myself. Trusting yourself. So today's topic is trusting yourself. The foundation of bold action is trusting yourself. You will not take bold action until you trust yourself. And the reality is, if you've lived long enough, as my grandmother would say, my grandmother, I say, Grandma, why is it that people do the XYZ? She goes, baby, live long enough and you'll understand why. I never understood that. But I understand it now, that the foundation of bold action, the floor, is trusting yourself. If you don't trust yourself, then the foundation feels shaky and you're not going to leap. You're not going to run. You're going to be very careful. You're going to watch where you're going. You're going to tiptoe. When you trust yourself, you do more. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about trusting yourself and what it means to have self-trust. And now, you know me as your sister friend. In order to truly understand and own what it means to gain self-trust, we have to talk about what it's cost us to lose self-trust. We got to talk about, hold on, y'all. Let me go over here and give you your background again. What it feels like to lose self-trust, and to recognize that self-trust is something that you can gain, and self-trust is something that could go away. And when self-trust goes away, all of a sudden you're left with this experience of, can I do it? Am I good enough for it? Will it ever happen again? So I want to first talk about, and I love you too, sis Delisa. I see you. I love 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 you. Just talking about you to my son. What does it mean, and what's the cost when you stop trusting yourself. Like, that's a big cost. What does it cost you? Sometimes the path to going after what you know you want is to be aware of the price you've already paid in some other areas when it didn't quite go the way you wanted, just to make sure we don't do that again. So my question to you is, what's the cost? What's the cost when you lose trust in yourself? I'm going to go first. What it cost me when I stopped trusting my picker. I stopped trusting my picker, how I pick friends. Honestly, how I pick relationships. I stopped trusting my picker and how I pick business decisions. What it cost me was I felt like I was moving, but I was on a treadmill. Have you ever felt like you're moving or you're walking, but you're not going anywhere? You're not going anywhere at the degree in which you know you should be going. Anyone like that? Type your name in chat to say that's me. I see Summer saying, yep, exactly. That's exactly where I'm at. Purpose Poetry says, yeah. And so I was impressing people on the outside all the time. I had people really impressed, but I wasn't impressing myself. I stopped impressing myself a while ago before that. I stopped impressing myself. I wasn't doing the thing that made my heart leap. I wasn't doing the thing that made me proud of Lisa. I was trusting myself with what I had already done. Ooh, is she going there? Everybody was inspired by me, but what I was doing, I had already done. So I wasn't trusting myself with anything new. I was just trusting myself with what I'd already proven to myself. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, she going there. She going there. She going there. Yes, Block. I love it. She said, ooh, wee. I love what I think Block says, holding on to past successes. And you got to watch out, because when you kind of like a big deal, like you kind of like impress people, you got to watch out. Y'all know, you know if I'm talking to you, you know if you do this. This is a casual conversation, y'all. This is not a formal workshop. This is not a formal program. I'm randomly going live every day for 10 days straight so that we can ante up, step up, show up, speak up, right? Get prayed up. I'm just round so I can just talk. You know you. If you know you can impress people, it's easy to impress them with your bio. So they just keep hanging out there all impressed by stuff you already did. So 08. Yes, I said it. So 08. Like, if you better not be impressed with me because I was in The Secret. Not now. The Secret, it must be, it's almost 20 years. I'm inspired that I was in The Secret. You may have been impressed back then, but please hold me accountable to the woman I'm becoming. Don't hold me accountable to the woman I already was. Hello, who am I talking to? I showed up for y'all. Now, it might get hot in the kitchen. So if it gets hot, just fan yourself. Put on, I have my little, I'm in my 50s. So I got those little electrical fans all over the place. Yes. So 08, Nicole, you know what I'm talking about. Just real talk. Real talk. What have you stopped trusting yourself with? What do we need to regain trust in ourselves around? I want to ask you that. What do we need to regain trust in ourselves around? Hold on. You don't have to answer it yet. I want to remind you what our bold action step yesterday was. So our bold action step yesterday was to say, I'm saying yes to fill in the blank in 2025. I'm saying yes to, and then fill in the blank in 2025. If you're just joining me today, take advantage of that and answer that question. If you joined me yesterday, I see a lot of the same names. I see a lot of the same pretty faces in your picture profile. Then you answered that. And if you didn't answer that, answer it. I'm saying yes to. I love it. Emily said, I'm saying yes to doing something fun and enjoyable 3 times a week. Emily, I love that. Fun and enjoyable 3 times a week. Because guess what? You probably, that fell away somewhere, right? We got busy, being responsible, maintaining the house and the business and the people. And then Alexis says, I'm saying yes to helping individuals reclaim their hope in 2025. I love it. So, bold action step number one is, what are you saying yes to in 2025? I don't need a long laundry list. I need a list of the things you really gonna do. Now, day two is, how do we build trust? So take out your pen, get ready, because your girl's gonna give you something. Are you ready? I'm saying yes to bold moves because it's necessary. I love it. I break the news. Define one bold move for me. Give me one bold move. Define what that looks like in your real day-to-day life. Define what that looks like, and then tell me, what bold move are you going to do by March 30th? I love to live in quarters. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. I love to live in quarters. What will you have? So everything we're talking about now, I want to discuss it for the week that we're in or the quarter that we're in. So don't tell me what you're going to do in August or September. Tell me what you're going to do in Q1. Anybody down for that kind of accountability? I love accountability. I used to be afraid of accountability. I thought accountability was about somebody like shaming me if I don't do it. I thought accountability was about someone making wrong if I don't do it, or me getting in trouble if I didn't do it. So I shied away from accountability. When I learned that you holding me accountable and me holding you accountable was literally saying, Lisa, let me help you make sure the thing that you want happens in your life. Alexis, Raimundo, Quinn, Purpose, Poetry, let me make sure what you say you want is super important enough to you that the tongue in your mouth and the tongue in your shoe are going in the same direction. Hello, somebody. Without shaming you, but just saying, hold on. If it's important enough to you, let's do it. Raimundo says, my bold move is unfriending all toxic friends on Facebook. Hey, hello. I love it. Be bold in 2025, right? One bold move is literally detoxing toxic relationships. I'm a detox. I'm on a toxic relationship detox. Anybody gonna go on a detox with me? I'm on a toxic relationship detox. Like, step away from the sugar, step away from the, the lemons, step away from the, unconscious conversations. I love it. Everyone, I love this. Let's be bold together. So now let me give you 5 things that you can do to build your foundation of trust again. Now, I'm not going to tell you anything new. You've heard some of this before. We're all brilliant people here. But I'm going to remind you right now in this season, because in January of 2025, you might need to hear some of this again. So grab your pen and also type in chat. Talk to me. I love everything that you guys are saying. Keep typing. I'm reading everything. I'm reading. My bold move is a career break to focus on my well-being. Come on. I love it, sis. Like me, I'm putting me. Whose bold move is moving yourself? Let me say this again. Whose bold move is moving yourself to the front of your line? You got a long line of people waiting to be served by you. So whose bold move is putting yourself at the front of your own line? Andrea says, talk to me. I'm talking to you, girl. I came for you, KC. I came for you, Summer Love. I came for you, Alexis. I came for you. Now, this is a grown folk conversation. So if you can't handle real talk, if you can't handle straight talk, click delete now, because this is no holds bar. I'm not doing this to get more likes. I'm not doing this to get more followers. I'm doing it because it's necessary to serve humanity at this point. This way, straight, no chaser. So the first action to strengthen the foundation, right, of self-trust, that fuels all your decisions, all your actions, and the way you dream. Do you realize the way you dream is directly connected to your self-trust? Your everyday action is directly connected to your self-trust. How you make decisions is directly connected to your self-trust. So let's spend some time on the foundation of self-trust, right? Nicole says, I'm moving myself to the front of my own line. Isn't that delicious? If that's all you do in Q1, Nicole, if that's all you do in Q1, see, as super achievers, how many of us are as super achievers, we think that we have to have a long list to be productive. You don't need a long list to be productive. You need a good list. Only do 2 things or 3 things, right? So I said, this is so good. This is so good, right? Oh, so let's talk about the first thing to build your foundational trust. The first thing is, and write this down somewhere, type this somewhere, post this on your social media. Embrace your imperfection. Oh, baby, baby. You don't need to be perfect to trust yourself. You need to be real. You need to be authentic. Recognize that your flaws, write this down, your flaws are not failures. Your flaws are not failures. Recognize that your flaws are simply a part of your story. I like to add, your flaws are your qualification that you can talk to me. Your flaws are your qualification that you can talk to anybody. Because if you were perfect, we wouldn't be a match. If I were perfect, I wouldn't be a match. Part of my greatest inspiration, God willing, and God hope I inspire you. My greatest inspiration that inspires you the most came from my issues, came from my breakdowns, came from my darkest hours. When I sat in the corner and I cried, wondering, Lisa, will you ever get this life right? It was what I had to do in the dark corner that allows me to stand up and share my light with you. So recognize that the key to self-trust is accepting every part of who you are, even the messy part, the unpolished pieces, even the straight chaotic parts. Embracing that. Love every part of yourself. Honor every part of yourself. I honor my dyslexia. I honor my dyslexia. I honor my awkwardness. I honor that some days I can really be outgoing and other days I get really nervous. I honor that I get shy around my husband. Like, that's goofy, but I do. When you stop judging yourself, you open the door. Listen to this. When you stop judging yourself, you open the door for your soul to speak to you. Oh, and when your soul speaks to you, it guides you in ways that you have never imagined. Trust, embrace your imperfection, honor it, celebrate it, exalt it, hold on to it, and then have peace with it so that your soul can open up. So that's number 1. Love every part of yourself. And number 2, y'all ready? Y'all writing this down? Alicia says, divine day, Lisa. Divine day, Alicia. Divine day. Honor every part. When you stop judging yourself, you open up the door for your soul to speak to you. Number 2. I had to do this so many times. Choose yourself again and again and again. Hold on. Let me hold up the drama. And again and again. Choose yourself again and again and again. Choose yourself. No matter what's happened, no matter what you're going through, no matter what's in your rear view mirror, keep choosing you. Keep saying, I trust her again. I choose her again. I love her again. The truest act of self-trust is choosing yourself, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it feels messy, even when you feel like you should be sitting in some form of regret, some form of frustration, even when that's the case. And then you still trust yourself again and again and again. That's what self-trust is. Recognizing that you will be true to you. Trust that you are worthy. Get this, write this down. Trust that you are worthy of your own love. Now, I'm going to ask you to raise your hand in a minute for something that I did before. Raise your hand and show me some of the hand signals. If you recognize that there was a time, or maybe now, that you were loving other people more than you were loving yourself. Ouch. I'm going to raise my hand. You were treating other people better than you were treating yourself. You chose them over choosing you. Come on. I see the hand up. Thank you so much for the hands. Thank you so much for the hands. And you don't even know, Elaine, that you're doing it. You don't even know, Judy. You don't even realize, Cynthia, that is what's happening. Like, wait a minute. Did I just choose you over me again? And then we get mad at them, Lena, Latoya, Andrea. We start being frustrated at them. I need to set better boundaries. Sometimes it's not about you setting better boundaries, because you didn't set a clear boundary. No one even saw you had a boundary. Ouch. I know, Lisa. Stop it, Lisa. Choosing yourself again and again. Alexis, Carlton, Martin, choosing yourself, Kelly, again and again is about saying, I trust my choices again. I trust my choices. If you made a choice and it wound you up in a bad place, then go get the lesson. Go back, turn around, go and get the lesson, so that when you move forward with the lesson and the blessing. So number 2 was choose yourself again and again. Y'all like this? This good stuff for you? Yes, yes, yes. I see it, Cynthia. It's less that they didn't see your boundary. It's more that you didn't even have one. If they keep crossing your line in the sand, it's not about them. It's about your line. It's not deep enough. It's not clear enough. It's not wide enough. But it has to do with you choosing you. Yeah, she says, oh, for sure, Ty says. Number 3. So 1 was choose yourself again and again. 1 is embrace your imperfections. 2 is choose yourself again and again. 3, write this down. Commit to your word. Oh, this was big for me. I could really commit to my word for somebody else. If I give you my word, you can bet your last dollar, your last piece of currency on my word, and you're going to make double. I'm going to come through for you. But the foundation of self-trust starts with honoring your word to yourself. When you say you're going to do something, show up for yourself. Hello, who am I talking to? That's huge, Stacy, right? Now, Stacy, I know you show up for them. You give somebody your word, you're going to get there, you're going to be on time, you're going to run, you're going to rush. But what about to yourself? When you say you're going to do something, don't break promises to yourself. Come on, y'all. This is a new 2025. I'm talking about game changing 2025. Anybody with me? I'm talking about mind blowing 2025. I'm talking about transformational 2025. I don't know what your 2025 going to look like, but my 2025 is going to be reconstructed, redesigned, rejuvenated, recalibrated. I'm serious. It ain't a game. Y'all, look what's happening around us. It's not a game. I'm not going to wait for them to change my world. I'm not going to wait for them to act right. I'm going to get right. I'm going to get in order. And I love my life. My mind is blown by my life. But hold up. There's always room for improvement. So I thought if I was up for it, you might be up for it too. I'm not sure. When you're telling yourself, I can count on me. Hello, hello. When you tell yourself, I can count on me, and that my love is important, and that showing up for me and keeping my word for me is my version of loving me. Hello, hello. Then you begin to move in a whole new level of power. Oh, if the world feels like it's a little shaky for you right now, the things that I'm sharing with you, that's what makes us stand solid in the middle of an earthquake, stand solid in the middle of a tornado, stand solid when it snows in Florida and the fires are burning in LA. Stand solid no matter what's happening around us so that we can think straight, think clearly, make calculated moves so that we can trust ourselves in this situation. Don't worry about the situation to always be perfect. Trust yourself in every situation. Hello, somebody. Y'all don't hear me. I got to throw my house shoe in the air. Oh my God. You don't even understand what I just said. Don't always want or need for the situation to be perfect and right and in order. Trust yourself in every situation. And then whatever comes up because you're ready for it, somebody. Lena, Shy, you're ready for it, Kiwan. You're ready for it, Alexis. Y'all don't understand. I'm not starting church. I'm not even, I'm not even there, but I want to say amen. All right. So 4. I've given you 1, 2, 3, and now 4. So 1 was embrace your imperfection. 2 was choose yourself again and again and again. 3 is commit to your word, to yourself. And then 4, listen to your inner voice. It's telling you something. Your inner voice is talking to you. Your inner voice is sending you a message. Your inner voice is telling you, I got some of the answers that you're looking for. You already have answers within you. Your intuition, your inner voice has been whispering to you all along the way. Your inner voice has been trying to get your attention. But self-trust comes when you stop doubting that inner voice. That inner voice has history. That inner voice has thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of miles and hours and minutes and millions and millions and millions of seconds of confirmation, of discernment. That inner voice is really there to let you understand, quiet the noise at times. Let go of the need. Hello, who am I talking to when I say this? Let go of the need of external validation. Let go of the need of external confirmation that you're on the right track. External confirmation, external validation, external approvals that you're on the right track. And listen deeply to that sacred voice inside that's been with you for years, months, weeks, hours, and every minute. That voice has been with you. It will never let you down. It wants you to listen to it and hear it, because when it does, your self-trust grows. If you can't hear your intuition, if you can't hear your soul talking, if you can't hear your spiritual awareness, you're going to start listening to somebody else's. And if you don't know your own agenda, you definitely going to work on somebody else's agenda. I got an agenda for you if you want to work on my agenda, but I think you should be working on your own agenda. I think you should be listening to your own internal compass. You have a GPS system. I call it your GPS, your God placement system. This is not here to impose my belief system on me, on you. I call them God, you call them whatever you choose. But your internal GPS, your internal God placement system was given to you and only you. You have a unique, unrepeatable system that's designed for you. Listen to it. It's there. And if you can't hear it, stay quiet a little longer. It's there. It's there, Alicia. I've had to make some hard decisions lately. For the last 4 years, I've made hard decisions. Scary decisions are some of them. A lot of them were scary. And what's always navigated me through, just like right now, I'm making very deliberate decisions as a business owner. And what navigates me through it is I trust me. I trust me. I don't just trust me with the rainbow. I trust me in the tornado. I don't just trust me in the sunshine. I trust me in the fire. I'm not saying that to brag. I had to build that trust with all the things I'm telling you right now. But something happens when you trust yourself, when you listen to yourself. You then navigate whatever is around the corner. You stop worrying what's around the corner. You stop worrying what's coming for you. And you begin to tell it, you might want to worry about me because I trust me in this battle. I trust me in this situation. I trust me in this season. I trust me. Why? Because I've been through that season. I came from that season and I've built it up enough trust. Who am I talking to? Natalie said in 2025, I'm betting on me. I love it. I love it. Okay, one more before we go. And by the way, I'm coming to you 8 more days. Every day for the next 8 days, I'm doing 10 days total. I'm coming to you live for moments like this. Are we loving it? Are we down for it? I just know that I'm coming live. So be ready. It might be a little different time each day, but I'm around this window, but just be ready. And if you're looking at the recording, guess what? It's still true, right? So it's totally okay. Join me live or look at the replay. Either way, let's get together every single day so we make sure we are grounded in our 2025, because we got to be grounded, steady, solid, strong, certain, clear, bold, dreaming big, and taking action. That's what this season requires. Unapologetically. The day of tiptoeing is over. I'll say it again. The day of tiptoeing, acting like you don't want to really show up so you don't hurt anybody's feelings, acting like you don't really want to be seen so you won't be judged, acting like you really don't want to shine because you're not sure what they're going to think. Over, Rover. Over, Rover. Those days are over. All right, I'm just saying, y'all, I'm just going rogue, so I don't have to follow a format. I don't have to worry about what am I what programs am I talking about, because this is just me and you. Me and you having some necessary sister friend to brother friend, sister friend to sister friend conversation. Last one. And tomorrow, do not miss tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be so amazing. We're going to do the boldness barometer. I'm going to show you the boldness barometer, and we're going to find out where you fall on being willing to take bold actions in your own life. So I got a barometer. I did an assessment. Some of y'all may have done it already, just a few of you guys. But tomorrow, you're going to see where do you fall on the boldness barometer. I'm super excited. Super, super, super excited. Summer says, OMG, Lisa, yes, right? Let's go for it. Let's be radical. I'm not following the rules. I don't know who wrote the rule book. Your rule book may not accommodate my life journey. So write your rules. Be respectful to people, honor individuals, but don't play somebody else's playbook. Play your own playbook. Live by your own playbook. Don't play the game based on someone else's rules. You are an unrepeatable miracle. No one can do you but you. And if you don't do you, you will never be done. So let's do you this year. Forward. All right, 5. Forgive yourself. Ooh, that word, the F word. The F word. Did she say the F word? Yes, she did. Forgive yourself and let go. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to be honest. Type your name in chat if you've been holding yourself hostage to shame or blame or guilt or regret or anger. I've been there. Oh, Lord, have I been there. I just want to know, who am I talking to? I love you. No judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. But type your name in. I appreciate your honesty, Shy. I appreciate your honesty, Natalie. I appreciate your honesty, Jaredon. I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your honesty. Is it Tamerly? No. Tamir Lorray. Well, type your name in phonetically so I make sure I pronounce it correctly. Cynthia, I see your hand up. Yanez, I see your hand up. Kiwan, I see your hand up. Mel, Bobs, I see your hand up. Celeste, I see your hand up. Yes, I see your hand up. LinkedIn user, I see your hand up. Renee, I see your hand up. China Ray, I see. Like, we've all been there. Like, how about we cut the shackles? How about put your hands up like this? How about we slowly, don't do it fast, it's going to take some time, slowly cut the shackles to shame, blame, guilt, regret, and anger. How about you trust yourself? How about you release the heavy burdens of guilt and shame? How about you lift them up? Put your hands here. I know it sounds kind of weird, looks kind of strange, but I don't mind looking strange to free myself. How about you lift up guilt and lift up shame? How about we take the weight off of our shoulders of blame? How about we not hold ourselves and them hostage to what happened way back then? How about you not hold your future hostage to your past? Type, now this is going to be a bold statement. Type in chat the year that you know a part of your joy is hostage in. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If I could type right now and talk, I tell you, I was 1985. It took me 10 years to let go of 1985. It took me years to let go. So go back to the year, Kimmy, exactly, Shy, 1992. Go back and get your joy. Go back. 1987, 2017. Y'all see how we can do this? Y'all, look at this. 2019, 2015. Let's go back. Get our joy. We can't get back into 2015. We can't fit back into 1992. We can't go back and relive 2019. We can't go back and live 2017, but we can make sure 2025 don't pay for what happened in 2017, 1992, 2016. We can make sure 2025, you only get 2025 one time. One and done, son. One and done. So let's forgive ourselves. Let's let go of past mistakes. Let's let go of past decisions because they don't define you. When you forgive yourself, you free yourself to trust that you can rise. When you forgive yourself, you tell yourself that you can trust yourself to rise above all things. Still like dust I rise. That you can begin again. That no matter what, say no matter what, type in chat, no matter what, you are worthy of all the good that life has to offer. I'm going to say it again. No matter what, you are worthy of all the good that life has to offer. When you unhook the shackles, come on, y'all, unhook the shackle, unhook the shackle. Unhook the shackle to blame. Unhook the shackle to shame, to regret, to anger. Unhook the shackle and say the words, I am worthy of all the good that life has to offer me. I am worthy of all the good that life has to offer me. And I won't let blame, shame, guilt, regret, or anger stand in my way. Oh, come on now. Come on now, Lavina. Come on. I mean, it's that truth. It's that truth. Whew, okay, take a deep breath. I gave you all a lot. I gave you a lot today. I came on fire. I like these. I like these conversations, casual conversations. I haven't gone live in a while, days in a row. I'm going to be back here tomorrow. I'm going to come back the next day. I'm going to come back the next day. I'm going to give you some live juiciness. And then every day, I'm going to invite you into a bold action. So today's bold action, get ready, write this down if you choose to take me up on it. Today's bold action is I want you to go back to my social media page right after this live session, right after this live session. And I want you to answer this question, right? Answer this question. All right. This is like, I want you to post this in my community. I trust myself to, and give me one thing that you're going to trust yourself to do this month. Now, we only got 2 more weeks in this month, so choose it accordingly. Be kind to yourself. Be gracious with yourself. What do you trust yourself to do this month? I trust myself to fill in the blank this month. So be realistic. And now I want you to go on my social media. I want you to post it right after this session. I want you to answer this on my post. I'm going to look for it. I'm looking for it every day. Yes, Elijah. Yes, 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 yes. The Rice Effect with Stephanie. I love it. I love it. I love it. What was the value? I love being here with you. Every day we're going to focus on some new things all around dreaming big and taking bold action. I think this is our season of redefining bold. This is our season of living in a new boldness. I cannot wait to be with you again tomorrow. Look out for the live. If you're looking at the replay, I'm so excited that you decided to spend some time with me. At whatever time in the day you choose to look at the replay, I promise that it'll be delicious to our spirit and scrumptious to our soul. Thank you so much. I love you. I'm your sister. I'm always going to be your champion. I'm always going to be your advocate. I'm always going to hold you accountable to the greatest version of yourself. You don't want me to let you off the hook. I'm not going to let you go on alone, and I'm not going to let you off the hook. And together, we're going to make the dash between our birthday and our transition day. We're going to make sure our dash dances. Hey, 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 hey. I love you. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Tomorrow.